Hello, it's been a while. I'm hoping to get this on my YouTube channel, but it's not playing ball at the moment, so it could just end up on Instagram and Facebook. I thought I would talk through my current morning skincare favourites, and then I'm going to do another video on my evening skincare favourites, because my skin is looking better than it's looked for ages. I do have a bit of base on, but you can see it's not very heavy. The reason I'm filming this on my phone, so if we are on YouTube it will be in a weird thing, is because I can't get the time to set up my camera and stuff in my office because it's the summer holidays, and I just thought rather than keep on not doing it, I would do it on my phone. So this is my current morning skincare routine, and I really love it, and there's a crucial product that I think is responsible for my skin being quite so good. I do have, touch wood, quite good skin anyway, but it can look quite dull. It's prone to dryness, but I manage that with skincare, but it is naturally drier. It does get dehydration if I'm not careful, and I get hormonal breakouts usually around here, around my mouth, more than anywhere else on my chin, but usually around here, and that leaves a lot of redness. So usually by the time a month has gone by, I'll get a new spot, and the sort of red shadow of the old spot will still be there or just going. But as you can see, I haven't got that at the moment, and there is a product I'm using that I'm holding responsible for that. But let's start at the beginning. So, Oskia Renaissance Cleansing Gel. This is fantastic, and this actually should technically work for all skin types, but it's a gel-like texture. It's looking slightly milky because the end's wet, but it starts off this orange gel, and then as you mix it with water, it goes kind of milky. But it's because it's gel-like, people with oily skin may not like the texture of it, but it should technically work for all skin types. Now, the reason I use this in the morning is because it's full of antioxidants, and I really like to give myself a bit of a facial massage when I cleanse in the morning to get lymphatic drainage going, to sort of just wake the face up a bit, and this means I can do some massage and I don't have too much pull on the skin. It's got vitamins A, C and E, omega-6, pumpkin enzymes, chamomile and rose. It's beautiful, and you can use that in the evening as well. It gets rid of makeup. I use a different cleanser in the evening, but that's because I can and I do. But if you wanted, it is one of the cleansers that suits morning and evening use if that's what you want. Also smells really nice. Then a couple of times a week, or when I have breakouts, or when my skin's looking dull, I've been using the Superdrug multi-acid pads, which were recommended to me from someone in my group actually, because I was using the Naturally Radiant glycolic pads. These are the sort of, as my friend would say, same but different. They've got other fruit acids and glycolic acid, so they're probably a bit gentler, I would have thought, than the glycolic pads. Obviously, because these are pads, they're not that eco. They are suitable for vegetarians, suitable for vegans, cruelty-free, which is great. Leaping Bunny approved. And the tubs are recyclable, but obviously you throw the pads away. So they do a glycolic toner in their Naturally Radiant collection, which will be vegetarian and vegan and cruelty free, and you can use a reusable bamboo cotton pad and use that. And I really like it. It's 5% glycolic. In the ordinary do one that's 7% glycolic, so if you have oily skin or acne skin, then you might want to use the ordinaries one, and for everyone who's got normal skin and dry skin, but you have to be careful if you've got sensitivity with glycolic, because it can penetrate quite deeply into the skin, then the 5%. Why are people beeping? So rude. Then I've been using, and actually I've just finished this, which is the Garden of Wisdom Hyaluronic Serum. I've also been using the Neod, I can't remember what they call it, but they're hyaluronic serum. I love both of them. I prefer the Ordinary's packaging because these guys use plastic. They do, if you send them back, they do recycle them. And the Ordinary is glass, but I prefer the ingredients for this one. This one's £9, the Ordinary's one, I can't remember. Oh no, that's Neod, so it'll be more expensive than £9. Then I use a tiny spritz of the Lime Life Due Date oil. So obviously I sell Lime Life, but this oil, a tiny bit of it every morning, whatever time of year it is. If it's in the winter, I might use a bit more. This is just beautiful, and a tiny bit goes a long way, and I feel that and the hyaluronic acid have really helped just keep my skin looking quite plump and not dehydrated at all. So I really like this. It's also really nice before our Lime Life foundation because it gives a really shears out the foundation beautifully. And because I've been using these two and the next thing I'm about to mention, I don't actually use a moisturiser in the morning anymore. So the thing that I credit with changing my skin, and I really am surprised about this and I'm going to keep banging on about it because it's really difficult when you sell stuff because there's hype and you want to believe the hype. And with Lime Life, one of the reasons I like it and one of the reasons I do it and one of the reasons I still do it is that so far I've not been disappointed. But this is our perfect sunscreen. This is the second one I've bought. So it's the second tube that I've been on, and I'm an SPF obsessive. So I wear this every day, and this is not just an SPF, this is designed to be an SPF, a moisturiser and a primer for your makeup. So it has been used in place of my moisturiser for me in the morning, and it's therefore suits all skin types because you can miss out layers if you have an oily skin. You can get enough oomph if you have dry skin, you're not going to dry it out. It is a physical SPF, which is better for your skin, better for sensitivity, better for UVA protection, and much better for the environment. Chemical SPFs are what are damaging coral. So this is a physical SPF. So this is going to feel heavier on your skin, but that heaviness goes away. It doesn't last forever, but that's because it is physically repelling the UV rays. But because this is designed as a moisturiser as well, it has some incredible ingredients in it, including things like niacinamide, and I think it is that. I think it is the amazing blend, and I can point you in the direction of where I've talked more about the ingredients for this. The well thought out ingredients, and including niacinamide, which I've never felt like I needed on my skin, but I'm wondering if it's that in particular. But I went out and met an ex-boyfriend at the pub the other day and didn't put any foundation on. And for me, that is huge. So that is how I finish off my morning skincare. I'm going to put a list of these somewhere so you can see them yourself. And thank you so much for watching.